another video talking about Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, a game that is not easy to get. It's not in American stores anywhere, but I'm not gonna say it's hard. It's not hard to get this game, but it's not, it's not in stores. You have to order it online. You see that character? That's one of my athletes, but I'm gonna go through this game and tell you what. Some of these events are just simply unplayable because they're ridiculously too hard and they're really stupid, and then some of them are ridiculously overly easy and it makes it unplayable, but some of them are pretty cool. All of them have issues because they're various events, so you don't have any complete games on here. Everything is kind of like partially made because they're fast-paced. The basketball games are only 3-minute matches. You can have 5-minute matches in practice, but baseball is 3 innings. The baseball, and I guess the game is supposed to be arcade-like, and that's fine. There's a lot of home runs in this game. The baseball does tend to cheat at times. Whenever you're ahead in the last inning, like if it's 4-0, it's obvious that the opponents are going to score 5 runs and beat you. They'll load the bases and knock it out of the park. So sometimes they will cheat. The basketball is pretty easy. There's no free throws or nothing. It's just, there's not, there's not that much intelligent strategy. I mean, the players sometimes don't catch your passes. They just stand there and the ball bounces off of them. So it's kind of messed up, but it's still a lot of fun. It's like arcade-like. It almost seems like you're playing a street ball game. The 100 meters, I won gold in these. These are not too easy. They're not too hard. They have a perfect balance. The baseball, basketball gets pretty easy, especially if you have fast players. The soccer, football, it's fun, but it's very glitchy. There's more bugs probably in the soccer than any other game on here. The hammer throw is okay. I'm not gonna say it's a lot of fun. It's cool, I haven't won yet, but if you're slightly off, as you can see on the bottom of the screen where it shows what it looks like. If you're slightly off on your timing, your throw won't be as far. Long jump is okay. Beach volleyball is pretty terrible because, I don't know, sometimes you can't hit the ball when you're trying to for whatever reason. The worst event in this is boxing. The boxing is complete garbage. And I don't know what it is, but sometimes your opponent has like a bubble force field blocking. I think it's some type of power up, I don't know. And you throw a punch and that force field just gets in front of, and your fist bounces off that force field. It's about the stupidest thing I've ever seen in any type of boxing or any combat game. They definitely could have left that out. It's just super ridiculous. The boxing is kind of thrown together. You can't really move your character like around the ring. You could just sidestep with the R2 and L2 trigger buttons. And the gold medal, it seems completely unwinnable. Like, as soon as the bell rings, they just pretty much destroy you. And you get knocked down within a couple of seconds. It seems like you can't block anything, you can't move out the way. You just get completely dominated. The BMX is fun. I haven't won, but it's a fun game to play. I actually like it. The Rugby Sevens is dirt easy. I mean, it's the easiest game you'll ever play in your life. Again, if you want an easy way to get this game or to get the demo of it, just comment. I'll tell you how that works. The easiest way to get it. I mean, it's easy to figure it out, but I can find I know easier ways to get it. The rock climbing is pretty fun. The relays, alright. The judo is cool. It's the only judo I've ever seen in a video game. Quite frankly, I've never seen. The swimming is actually pretty cool too. I just haven't won. You gotta be very patient. You gotta be very. Your timing on your buttons have to be 100%. I don't feel like the game cheats or anything like that. I think I just mistime. If you mistime one button while playing this or running out of stamina, you're gonna lose the race. So it's hard to get that perfect race, but it's still not bad. So you have about, some of these games are pretty fun. And baseball, you'll win gold. I've won some of the events, but it's not, it's a difficult game. I mean, it's not difficult, it just really cheats really, really bad. And it's extremely obvious when it's cheating, because they'll load the bases and hit grand slam right away, and you can see when it's coming. All your pitches are getting hit on one pitch, unless you throw it outside the box, and then that fourth batter is going to knock it out of the park. It's pretty ridiculous, but the game is still fun. Let's see, I thought about playing the boxing. The tennis, it's okay, but it seems like you can't aim your hits. It says you can when you look at how to play, but you can't. Like when I use the aim, it doesn't, you always hit it to where your opponent is. That's why it's really hard to win, because, you'll be on the left side of the screen, your opponent will be on the far left. You obviously want to hit it to the right, and you can't. You hit it to where he's at, he or she is, and I don't understand why that is, but, let's get into an event here. These games are, I'm trying to think what event I should play on this video, just for the sake. I'll do the hammer throw since it's something I've never won. I just mistime it slightly every time, and that's why, as you see, they give you tips, the slow motion sequence for speed up, and then you have to release it in a certain color.
Qualifier.
You can look at how to play this game. You obviously hold that, and then while holding it, you rotate the R button. While you're in slow motion, release it when it's on the pink. If it's slightly on the yellow on either side, it's gonna mess your throw up a little bit. If you get it perfectly right in the center of the pin, that's probably your best throw. So we're gonna give it a shot here. Usually that first round, I'll usually get first place, but in this game, one of the weird things about it is, man, you got everybody. You're going against women in boxing.
United States of America.
You might see, this is the character I'm doing. You might lose to a small woman in a boxing match or something. It's pretty ridiculous, but I guess it's supposed to be that way. She doesn't look like somebody that would be in a hammer throw. I don't think there's any way somebody like that would throw the hammer that far, and she got first place. But when you go into the next round, it's much harder to get first place. As you can see, she won that by landslide. When I first did that, I was like, okay. Oh, that was bad, because it was in the blue. 60 feet. 59.5. But that's still, your first one, the best one is the one that's going to get you over. So we're still using that.
Final try. Amazing balance. Great.
I usually use a stronger athlete, a bigger, stronger looking athlete for this event, to make it realistic rather than you know, a 5'5" woman who's probably 125 pounds. But in this game, it really doesn't matter. So I obviously got first place. This event here is fairly fun. I mean, it's no big deal. It's not something you're gonna play all day, but or every day. Let's see if I can get the gold. I've never gotten it. I don't think I will because my character is not a power character. She's a speed character. If you use a power character, your maximum distance is gonna be farther. So I should have switched characters, but I didn't. So
Slovakia.
see, they already through it. They already went. You just gotta beat what they did.
United States of
And I've already
America.
beat that. Look, my record's 80, but they're not gonna use that one.
First try.
Oh, that was bad. That's not gonna get her qualified, so she's gotta try. Ooh, she's in 8th place too.
Second try. Perfect throw.
Wow, 95. I don't think I've ever done it that bad. So she kicked a lot. She destroyed them pretty much. I don't even know why they're letting it go again, because they're taking your best throw. She's already in first place. You could throw a 5 feet and still win this event.
Perfect. Amazing throw. New record.
We're gonna look at the customization after this.
Finals.
As you can see, it's nighttime now. They don't even let you see the other person. 83? Oh man, I'll beat you.
Team.
I should win this very easily.
First try.
She's one heck of an athlete.
Perfect. Nice throw.
Whoa, that's like 100. And she already got the gold medal. There's no, but they're still gonna let it go to see what.
Perfect. Amazing throw.
Good grief. Yeah, she's on steroids. There's no way she's gonna beat them by 20 meters or whatever.
Final
whatever it
try.
is.
Good.
Oh, that wasn't that good. She messed that up. I seen somebody online throw it like 128 meters or something. Man, that would destroy her shoulders. Damn, she's... She sent that thing flying, didn't she? And look, this game, they make the women stronger. Women are much stronger than men in these games. You know, if you want the gold medal in boxing, you got to take on a woman. Women in one-on-one events, and they're all intergender, but the women seem to be superior over the men. I can even accept it if they make it even, but it's not even. Women are far stronger. I just don't know why. Anyway, we're gonna look at the customization on here, just so you can. As you can see, these are all my characters. Now, if you push square, you have a locker room with a bunch of more characters, and you can basically switch them back and forth. Every character has a name and an ability type. Like this guy, he's a power character, obviously. And then your physique, you can make them, you know, you control their height, weight, how fat they are, how muscular they are. And then there's a lot of stuff you do with their face. Give them a name. You know, with facial features, you can actually like add glasses. You can even add face paint, man. You can make like some type of wrestler or whatever if you want to. This game almost seems like a wrestling game because of the options in this game. But anyway, that's the video. If there's anything you want to know about this game, just leave a comment and I'll do a video on it. Any information on it.